For those of you that kind of tuned into like my DS top screen fixing thingy yesterday, there were a couple key points. Top screen is now fixed, so it means I'm able to stream and battle and do all those things, you know, without much of a worry. The speakers are actually soldered on better than how I initially got them before. They did a shitty job, but my dad actually helped me with that and he fixed them up better. And the problem is now the hinge is off, but I mainly keep my DS like at a 90-degree angle anyway. So I'll just put something behind it and then that'll hold it in place and we'll be good to go. How that applies to you guys is I'm able to bring you, you know, content, you know, on a daily basis, semi-daily basis. And, you know, we don't have to hit a snag like that. So, what's up, guys? Welcome to Wednesday's upload. Speaking of streams and battles and such, we got a good one versus someone by the name of a GGDog55. And much like his name implies, he gave me a good game, dog. Anyways, it was a Yu match, and that's all you really need to know about it for the time being, so we'll play it back right now. Alright, looking at his team, a lot of stuff, you know, I've kind of seen Yu. It's kind of, you know, stuff to expect, except for that nose pass at the end. That's kind of weird. But the cornerstones on the team I kind of want to talk about are Drapion and Roserade. Both complement each other very well. Thank you to Tony for suggesting that I should use a Drapion with Roserade. Because I want the free slot on Roserade to not use Toxic Spikes and to use something else. And then Drapion can set up Toxic Spikes. Also has Whirlwind to face things around as well, and has a decent amount of bulk to it, so I should be able to set them up freely. I know Flygons don't carry Taunt. I don't even think they can learn Taunt. If they can, I've never seen one with it. But I know anything outside of a Banded Earthquake won't OHKO me. I'm kind of expecting him to go for the U-turn, but he goes for the Earthquake. I don't take it beautifully, but I live it and I set up a later Toxic Spikes. That's all I'm going to need this game. Because he has no spinners, he has quite a number of things susceptible to it. And Roserade has Venoshock on it, so I kind of want to try abusing that if I can. I know it does a really good amount of damage to some things, and I have a couple of matches coming up with that where I do that as well. So, he makes a double switch out into Melodic, expecting my Rotom to come in. Very good play. I don't know why I didn't go for the Volt switch, to be honest. That probably would have been better. Seeing as how he doesn't have anything actually, you know what? I think the reason I didn't go for Volt Switch is because it very easily could have gone back into Flygon and, you know, predicted that. But I just end up making a hard switch out to Suicune, since that's probably the next best thing I can do. And what I want to do right now is I want to roar so I can shuffle stuff around, get stuff poisoned. Roserade's got a decent speed to it as well, so I can Venoshock anything freely. As soon as it comes in, you know, takes a little bit of poison damage, stuff like that. Just start getting poison on stuff. That'll be nice. So, he's going to go for the U-turn. I kind of wanted him to go for a regular attack, but I ended up going for the Ice Beam as he goes into his nose pass. I kind of wanted him to predict me to go for the Roar, but I did not. So, Ice Beam does not do a lot to nose pass at all. Thing only has, what is it, just the regular weaknesses of a rock type, because it's not Steel just yet. But it also has a really low HP, so that means it can drain a lot from Pain Split. Now, I don't know what to expect from them. I know Pain Split, and then he actually ended up going for the Toxic, so I went into a Poison type. Hey, that works. Star of the show here. So I'm going to sub up on the Switch, because I know he's probably not going to want to take a Giga Drain. And I know this Flygon's choice, or I'm running under the assumption that it is, you know, Scarf Flygon being popular in Yu and all that. So he goes for the Earthquake, plus on the damage on Drapion from earlier. I'm thinking he's Scarf, so it's whatever. Go for the sub again, kind of expect him to switch out at this point, but he doesn't. So I'm just going to go ahead and fire off a Giga Drain from behind the sub. And now, from here, he has two methods of play he can go about here. He can go to Victini, predicting my next Giga Drain to try to kill off his Flygon, since I'll get a decent amount of HP back from it. And I don't think he'll be able to kill me off from full. So, he could go to Victini to predict the Giga Drain, or he could go out to Melodic, predicting my Rotom to come in, as what happened before. So he decides to take the latter, you know, despite that being very risky. He could have taken a Giga Drain. But I know he's going to go into something susceptible to poison. So anytime, now's as good a time as any, you know, to fire off a Venoshock. Does a really great amount to Melodic. So what I'm going to do right here, a little bit of a stall portion here, but it's mainly just me subbing, thinking that he would go for his recovery move. But he told me after the game, or like during it, something along the line, he's like, I didn't want you getting a free sub. And you know, that actually makes sense. So I just thought, you know, he would have wanted to save his Melodic for later, but I guess he really values me not having a sub above anything else. So I drain him at that point. I'm left with, you know, still a modest amount of HP. I'm still sitting pretty good. You know, Roserade's not going anywhere for a while. Plus, I got Natural Cure, so if he tries to burn me or anything like that, I'll just come out. But Victini comes in. I do not want to take Victini at all. It is a dual threat to me and my stabs. Might as well go to my Suicune. I'm running Suicune just pretty much for Victini, to be honest, you know. I can go ahead and scald it after it V-creates and stuff, but he gets a crit on the V-create. I'm thinking that I probably would have been able to take a Fusion Bolt after that, you know, not really super well, but I probably would have been able to do a serious amount of damage to him thanks to the Spec D drop from V-Create, you know, the Scald. So he goes for the Fusion Bolt now. It is going to take me out. I kind of want to just rack up Life Orb and Poison damage. And then if I can take out Victini from here, I'm not going to be too worried about it. So I don't think I have anything to actually take out this Victini. So the fact that he actually left it in to die here is, you know, it's a little concerning. Maybe he was under the impression that my Heracross was scarfed. It's actually banded. He doesn't know that yet, so that's, you know, that could explain a couple things mentally that are going through my head right now. But I kill off his Victini with a Crunch. Might as well. I don't want to go for the Earthquake on the off chance he'll switch into Flygon. You know, both are super effective. Might as well go with my Stab. So he predicts my Rotom to come in. Misses a Stone Edge. Very unfortunate, because I think he does this. He predicts my Rotom coming in, or he tries to go for Stone Edge on it like 3 times and ends up missing. I'm like, holy shit, that sucks for you. Anyway, Unstab Stone Edge does not take me out. On the off chance that it didn't, I probably would have just gone for a Crunch right there. Not too concerned with that, but I can just bring in Kangaskhan at this point. I'm going to go for a Fake Out, as I believe he brings in Shaman. Now, I'm still concerned with Shaman being faster than me, so I'm just going to go for Fake Out. I don't want to go for Sucker Punch, because I do need Kangaskhan for Flygon, so that way I can take it out with a Fake Out, or Sucker Punch, or Fake Out can stall out a turn of Outrage and, you know, potentially confuse him. So that's my logic right there. Don't know what this Shaman set is exactly. I see lefties, and that's about it. So I'm going to go into Rotom to sponge whatever hit he wants to go for. If he wants to go for the Seed Flare, you know, so be it. I could have just as easily gone in a Heracross. So the fact that the Stone Edges, the Stone Edge miss from earlier wasn't really too big a play. So could have gone in a Heracross. So he switches out from here. I decide to go for the Overheat on the off chance he's going to go into Flygon predicting an electric move. He makes the great play, you know, predicts me yet again. But his predictions are kind of, you know, still running him dry thanks to the one layer of poison, you know, because he's going to keep switching in and out to try to play around me, and he's taking a decent amount of damage from those as well. Overheat does a good amount to it. I really don't care if he's going to Pain Split here, seeing as how I can just drain back all that health. Or, you know, he might be intimidated. What? That's not even a word. Intimidated by Roserade. So I go for a sub here on the off chance he'll switch. You know, I have the HP gain potential to be doing that anyways. So he ends up going for a Head Smash, gets a crit. You know, completely irrelevant because sub and whatnot. Gets some recoil on that too. So I don't really know what to talk about here. I think I just end up Giga Draining him at this point. So, you know, basic play. I do really do. My narration is falling apart. That nose pass, looking at that nose pass just completely throws me off. Anyways, he brings in Flygon from here. I don't know what it really wants to do, to be honest, but what my next option here is to go out into Rotom predicting the Earthquake or anything like that. You know, just use it as switch fodder. He misses a Stone Edge again. Turns out he's faster. Misses again. Go for the Overheat. Gonna take him down a little bit. The Stone Edge misses aren't really too relevant because I kind of just stay in here and I'm like, dude, just kill me off. I feel really bad at this point. Plus, I kind of want to safe switch into Kangaskhan, so if I stay in, then, you know, he'll get that. So, or I'll get that. But he hits a crit here to kind of make up for it. Doesn't matter at all, but, you know, if it makes you feel better, it makes you feel better. Whatever helps you sleep at night. So, Kangaskhan's going to come in. I'm pretty confident that from, like, Yellow Health, a Fake Out, and a Sucker Punch, or if he wanted to switch out a, probably a combination of 2 Fake Outs somewhere along the line would have done the job. So, Togekiss comes in, gonna go for a Double Edge. Now, this is kind of where I kind of got to think on the fly, because that Double Edge doesn't do as much as it normally does to Togekiss, so I'm thinking this is a more defensive set, right? And he's gonna go ahead and T-Wave here, no big deal. What I want to do is I want to go for Double Edge over Sucker Punch, predicting him to go for the Roost and try to stall me out of health with Life Orb and Double Edge recoil. So that's why I didn't go for the Sucker Punch there. Kind of silly, but I'm still really not that concerned with it because seeing the Double Edge damage, I'm thinking he's more defensive, he's going to be slower, meaning that my Heracross, my Banded Heracross, is going to be safe to come in, hit him with a close combat. That is definitely going to take him out from half health, okay? I'm thinking that probably would have taken him out from full health because I think this is an adamant one, which is why I was so concerned with whether or not that was faster. So it could have been a big threat if it was Scarf, but, you know, Christ is somewhat averted in that aspect. So I think his last one is Shaman here. I'm a little concerned with this having Air Slash, because if it does, then I've kind of, you know, completely lost the game. So I'm going to go into Roserade for whatever reason. I don't really know why. I think just because I had the lower defenses, and I was like, I might as well see if this thing's slower. If it is, I can slap it with a Venoshock. If it's faster, I can just use it as switch fodder and let him rack up a little more poison damage. So, you know, there's always a rhyme for my reasons in situations like these. He's going to take me out with another Earth Power. That's kind of a whatever thing since Heracross is still at full health. He didn't get any hazards up this match. I think the only potential he had to was his nose pass possibly setting up Stealth Rocks, but he didn't get that opportunity. So he goes for an Earth Power over Seed Flare for some reason beyond me. I don't know. Probably, you know, just in vain, knowing that it wouldn't have killed anyway. I don't want to miss his Mega Horn. Definitely confident that a Bandit Close Combat would have taken him out from there. So that's gonna, you know, leave me with the win. Let me go ahead and check out the score really quick. I honestly don't remember it. Drapion died, you know, Rotom died, Suicune died, I think I might have had Kangaskhan died. Was Heracross my only one? I think Heracross might have been my only one. Anyways, point is, that was a really cool game. At least I thought it was. Probably one of the better ones from that night. If you guys enjoyed it as well, you're welcome to click the like button, comment, subscribe, do your thing. And I should do that to me. You'll probably be seeing this and a new TCGO video at the same time in your sub boxes. Still thinking about streaming, kind of thinking about making Thursday morning and like Sunday morning / afternoon a regular thing as opposed to Friday and Saturday nights. I might shift back and forth between Saturday and Sunday depending on how many viewers I get. It's kind of, you know, just a numbers game. So I'll go ahead and check that out, look into that. In the meantime, you guys can tune in whenever, you know, I upload a video. That kind of works out for you guys. So that'll do it on me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.